Okay, so for this video, I thought I would show you guys my sketchbook. I haven't seen a lot of videos where people do this, although it could be a common thing and I don't know about it, but I just thought it might be something cool that people would like to see, because I know when I have my sketchbook out in public, a lot of times people will ask me, can I see that? Can I look in that? What is that? What are you doing? And some artists are a little bit shy about showing off their sketchbook, but I'm not, because I don't really have anything here that I'm embarrassed of, and I really like my unfinished work more than I like my finished work, so, you know, anyway, alright. So, we have my sketchbook. Everybody's sketchbook is going to be a little bit different. This one is just a, like a hardbound sketchbook that I went and got at a craft store with a coupon for about $5. And you can see it's got some wear and tear. It's got duct tape on the side. It's decorated in stickers. Some are Dragon Ball Z and some are I don't know, just random stickers I found. But anyway, I've got some tools here. I'll bring those out later, just for people to look at, and because I know people always want to know, what did you draw that with? What is that? What are you using? So, all right. Anyway, gonna open it up now. Okay. Everybody has a different style of sketchbook. Like, a lot of people are very particular about their sketchbook. They only use it for. Some people just use it to keep ideas, some people use it to make actual finished pieces. Everybody's style is different. Mine is just, I like to carry it with me so that whenever inspiration strikes, I'm ready and I can write stuff down. Or, there's a couple of things in here that are like, this is when I went to an art exhibit and they had free stamps where you could stamp in the book, so there's also a lot of like movie tickets and just random stuff in here that are memories that I like to look at, I guess. Oh god, coffee. Okay, so what have we got here? This was sketches for, this was for the Magic Bullet, which is like a comic paper that comes out in Washington, D.C. And the theme was Western, so these were all my sketches of a jackalope and a Western guy. And I'm gonna bring out a couple of things here. These guys are all these colors, all these purples and greens and pinks and things that you're going to see throughout the book are from Chart Pack markers, which I really like. They're nice and juicy. Most of them do have a cancer warning on them because I think they're solvent based, so that's not great, but the actual marker is fantastic and I recommend it if you're big into markers. You can see it bleeds a little bit through this paper, so if you're really fussy about your sketchbook, just put another piece of paper behind it. I got a whole bunch of sketches of aliens and things for a comic project that I want to do in the future. These are all my crazy little notes. Here's a Night Vale angel. You can see my little notes for comics and things. More aliens. More notes. I used to be really big into ink washes and ink, like, what do you call it? I don't know. We put ink on a paper and then use a straw and you make shapes with it by blowing. Notes for, what is this? Oh, this is more notes for pieces. Oh, this is notes for a story I'm trying to write. I'm not particularly good at writing. I find it's a lot easier to draw out characters first, and then after that I can use these to kind of piece together these sketches and make a story. These are, okay, so this is more Chart Pack markers, where I just do this like as sort of a drawing exercise for fun, where I'll take the marker and take one or two colors and then just basically go crazy on the paper and make a bunch of shapes sort of like that. And then from those random shapes, I'll go in with a different colored pen and actually just try and pull out a monster or an alien or something. And it's kind of fun. Here's some more. And some of them are not really recognizable, but if you put eyes on anything, it suddenly turns into a monster, as you can see. This is a different story that I'm also trying to write, which I'm not very. I gotta work on the writing. It's hard. Drawing's so much easier. Some quotes. Oh my goodness, here's some Ferengis. I have access to a very nice color printer at work, so oftentimes I'll just print out a sheet of references and throw it in here. But these are some Ferengis, and these are also chart pack. This dark purple is just like a felt tip pen. It's a nice purple. And then I went back in here and added little highlights with this guy. This is just a white gel pen, but it's a really nice one. It says it's a Signo pigment pen, UM153 white, Uniball. So anyway, it's good for making like adjustments to line work that you messed up. Oh my god, here's a bunch of George Washingtons I drew for work. More, there's a life sketch, more notes. There's a comic I did about Pyramid Head. These were designs for clothing. And there's a lot of little post-it notes in here with vocabulary, because I have the word of the day widget on my desktop, and I write down my favorite words. This was Hourly Comics 2015, and I posted those up on my Tumblr, I believe. So anyway, if you want to look at those, I'll put a link in the thing. Oh, this is brush pen, which, let me talk about brush pens really quick. I have a lot of different ones. Oh wait, that's not my favorite. Where's my favorite? Oh no. Okay, well, I'm not sure where my favorite is, but this is my second favorite. This is just a Pentel brush pen, and it's extremely old. If you look at it, you can see it's got a lot of use. This one is like the regular size, which makes really nice, thick, chunky lines. You can get a variety of shapes. Anyway, I'm a big fan of the brush pen. I like this guy. Only downfall to this particular Pentel brush pen is it's not waterproof. So if you want to go over it with watercolor, can't do it. However, this is another Pentel brush pen that they make. I think it's just called the Sumi. And it's got a finer tip and it's waterproof. But I'm not a big fan of how soft the bristle is. I like a nice firm bristle. And also this ink I think is a little, I don't want to say faded, it just doesn't seem as black. So that's my second or third go-to brush pen. This is where I was practicing some signatures and stuff for logos. These are more little alien guys. Here's some Andorians, and this is more chart pack. And then the white is just the white gel pen. I don't know what that is. Some banner notes. These are ideas for zombies, I think, where I did my squiggle method again and then tried to find a character in it. And I got a couple of interesting ones. See, now this is what the doodles look like beforehand. These guys I didn't finish, I just don't think I liked any of the doodles I was doing. So anyway, but you can see how I was starting to pick out some shapes and things and then just gave up. Some logo design. Oh my goodness, this is where I got a hold of 3 beautiful highlighters. Yeah, I just went to town. Some figure drawing. This was with just 2 Prismacolor color pencils. Those are my favorite colored pencils. They're super nice if you haven't already worked with them. And then I'm probably running out of stuff. Here's some robots. Drawing of myself. Oh, this is something else I printed out that I'm working on. This is apparently, I think during the Great Depression, when there was a lot of people who were homeless or hobos, they had all these symbols that they would use to talk to other hobos and let them know what was going on. So there's things in here like safe camp, kind woman. Kind woman is usually a picture of a cat. Here's one that says bread. But basically they're just things to alert them if there's food available or cops nearby. And I thought that was kind of interesting, so I'm reading a little bit about that. More space, more highlighters, a dog. Working on calligraphy, that is challenging. And that's about it for this one. I've only got a few more pages. So 1, 2, 3, yeah, not many. And then I'll be done. Here's some references. Here's some printed out animals just for, in case I need inspiration. But yeah, that's it. I think generally when I use pencils, I just use like a regular mechanical pencil, nothing fancy. Or I also bought this Faber-Castell 9000 Jumbo. It's an 8B, and it's super dark and super lovely. And if you ever just want like a really satisfying thing to draw with, I'm enjoying this. I would recommend it. So yeah, that was my sketchbook tour. I hope you guys liked it. Yeah, I don't know, that's about it. If you guys want to see more, then I might post some of my older sketchbooks. I have a lot of those. And anyway, have a good night. Peace out.